anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the...
Welcome! Look at that, it's right in front of my face. I did it wrong. Obviously, I'm a new news anchor to the most interesting news in the world. Well, formerly horsing around. We obviously have not had the time to get our new premiere video to get this show started, set up. But I do have some of the most interesting news in the world for you. And what is the most interesting news in the world right now? Bill Gates wants to buy up all the farmland in the United States and probably a lot of other places and do mRNA vaccine on all the animals. Now that. Now, what's so important about, what's so special about this show? This show, the most interesting news in the world, is going to be about and is about no judgment. Because as long as things are interesting, there is no judgment. You can say, that's interesting. Like right now, I could sit here and go, holy cow, we're broadcasting and the show didn't have the most perfect screening of the new premiere that I had so cleverly planned and put together. Oh wait, no, I didn't. That's interesting. So how does interesting work? Interesting works. It's interesting. Everything is just an interesting point of view. Cut. Can we cut this? Oh wait, no, it's live. So welcome to the most interesting news in the world. If this is your first time watching the show, go back and watch the first one, because I talked about exactly what I would like in this show, and I would like to give all of you the news in the world from your point of view. It's not a normal newscast, and I'm really just exploring exactly what this is going to look like. I kind of just opened up and I got, I need to do a show called The Most Interesting News in the World. I'm like, I don't like news. I hate news. It's terrible. I don't find it interesting. So what's interesting news to you? Last time, on last week's show, we covered the crumbling financial reality of many countries, why inflation is the way it is in some countries and it's not so much in others, and about sloughing off the money you print in your backyard. Now, what is the most interesting news in the world to me today? Sort of this realization that nothing makes any sense. Most of the jobs and most of what people get paid for on the planet don't really create anything. And then you have a show like this, you've got Super 7 TV, which is actually probably creating a lot. And there's probably tons of people behind the scenes working to put this whole thing together. And it probably creates way more than most of the stuff on this planet that makes people a lot of money. So what the hell is money? What the hell is money? And that's what today's show is going to be about. What the hell is money? What is money to you? Now, if you've done any Access Consciousness, you know that there is a book called The How to Become Money Workbook. And one of the very first questions in this book is, what is money to you? Is it cars? Is it planes? Is it trains? Is it gold? What is money to you? And it also talks about what money actually is. It's just an energy. So if you're someone that's in one of the countries where you have a crumbling financial system and a crumbling monetary system and a crumbling currency, of and something happened. We paused. Am I still going? And what if so how many of you right now would really like to just give up? Throw in the towel. I quit. What are you quitting at? Quitting life, quitting what you think makes you money, quitting. So right now, I'm going to run something called the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. And we're going to run it with everything that doesn't allow you to quit. Will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, call, nine, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Everything that doesn't allow you to give up, give in, and quit. Right now, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good, bad, pop, call, nine, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Now maybe some of you are feeling a little bit lighter. I like how I'm sitting. This is how I feel like I'm supposed to sit if I'm a news anchor. You know, for me, one of the things I would really like to quit at is like not being me. Here on this camera with you right now, I can feel, I can sense just how much I'm not being me. It's like at least 70%, maybe more than 70%, which is not that bad considering it used to be like 99. And I don't really want to be here, like in front of this camera, doing this show. Not because I don't like this show, not because I don't like Super 7 TV. I think all of that's amazing. I don't really want to be here because I don't really want to show up until I'm totally me. Which is kind of a weird concept. Like, you know, if you're not totally you right now, you might have to choose to show up before you can choose to be you. Any of you out there got that going on? Interesting that this is the most interesting news in the world. And from my point of view, this is the most interesting news in the world. Being you is the most interesting news in the world to me. I mean, why does any of that other stuff matter that you see on the news? So, I just lost my train of thought because I'm getting messages across my screen telling me that the cleaning lady at my house is almost done. Very grateful for you. Now, that's different. That's a great job. Probably a lot of people think, terrible job. Cleaning lady, amazing job. Why? She gets my house clean. I love her. She's amazing. My house is clean. It feels great. It's amazing. It's just beautiful. She contributes to my house. I adore her. Now, how many of you out there have a job or something that creates money for you that you are not considering as important, as valuable, as creative as it actually is? Wow. Let's run that clearing statement again. Everything that is, and that brings up for all of you, times against and then we destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, all night, shorts, boys, povads, and beyond. And now I'm sorry, I'm gonna also, I know I came late. Bear with me. I'm gonna still use the excuse I have a 3-month-old child. That's still my excuse. I know I've been using it for 3 months. And soon I will no longer use it. But in 5 minutes, Dr. Dane here, the lines will be opening for Dr. Dane here's 15 billion telecall. And if you haven't been on the 15 billion telecall, get on it. It's amazing. There's 2 of them per month. I just had to give a shout out because I really love it, and I'm not going to miss that for this. Not because I don't think this is great. I'm just not. So, everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive. What is perceive? Perceive is just like a whisper. It's when you're not really thinking about something. You might even be like laying in bed at night, just about to go to sleep, and you're like, oh, that's a bit of perceiving. That's also knowing and receiving. So everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive, just how valuable your job is to the world, or just how invaluable it is to the world. We just trying to create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop up on night shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. And if your job that you're doing isn't valuable to the world right now, what if you could find a new one? What if every single job on this planet, what if every single thing every single person did on this planet when they did something for money or in exchange for goods or services created a greater future for everyone on the planet? I mean, I know a lot of you are trying, and maybe a lot of you even more don't even think it's possible. Can we change any of that right now? Change the fact that maybe you think, it's not possible for me to contribute to creating a greater future. Or, I don't want to. So, what have you made not interesting? What are you judging about you or the world or anyone or anything else that keeps you from being aware of having the awareness that you can be and do something that creates a greater future for the world, and you can have the life and living you truly like to have? Now, when I say that, does it make you and or your body feel lighter? If so, then it's true. That's what that means. When something feels lighter, it's true. Okay? So stick with that. That's the most interesting news from the world today. And soon we will have a much more fun introductory to the show, because it's no longer, we're still kind of horsing around it, to be honest with you. Yes, we are. And that is the most interesting news in the world. Thank you, everyone. See you next week on the most interesting news in the world.